Jeff from Two Hacks Garage. Well, this is a place you guys have never seen. This is one of Mike's repair shops. This shop he primarily uses for general maintenance on vehicles. On another side, it's kind of like a speed shop. He does a lot of LS stuff. And speaking of LSs, well, we've got another project on top of the one that we just revealed about that engine that we're going to build. This project, we don't have a name for it yet. We're still kind of going back and forth. We got all our heads on it. But what it's going to be a 1989 Chevy Silverado. It's a 4x4. It's a short bed, regular cab. It's going to be one of those like working man trucks. We're not going to go to the level of what we did with Micah's Project 9194, where everything was made beautiful, nice and neat and clean. This is going to be a true driver. So what we need to do with it though is we're going to have to pull the engine and transmission out of that at one point so we can transplant in a new engine. And that's where this truck comes in. This is a 2009 Chevy. It's got the LMG 5.3 liter in it. It does have the good heads, which are the 243, and it's also got a 4L60E transmission. It is flex fuel, so we're kind of joking, but if we want to go E85 and drink that corn juice, we can, and we can also throw a big hair dryer on it down the road if we really felt like it. Also, it is most likely the limited displacement engine, which if it is, we're going to eliminate that, and we're going to get into that much later on when we yank this and go through it and show you why. But with that, guys, like I said, we don't have a project name yet. We're thinking of one, but for now, you know what? We're just going to tear this thing out and have a whole lot of fun doing it. And hopefully at some point we can stop and kind of get into a little bit more on actually looking at this engine and showing you what it is. But with that, we're going to go ahead and get started. So we'll see you soon. Later. All right, so the transmission pan has been pulled before we yank it. Mike, what'd you say, first and reverse?
Yeah, everything goes.
It had first and reverse, and as you can see here, you got a nice magnet with all that junk in it. It's just disgusting. Mason, rub your finger on that magnet. Yeah, look at that. Look at all them nice, yep, clutch packs going bye-bye, everything internally. See you later. All right, well, we're gonna call that a day. This is step one. Normally a lot of people don't show this, but this is the donor truck for that 1989 OBS four-wheel drive. It's a daily driver. We don't have a project name for it. Like I said, we're still coming up with ideas. So we're just gonna call it, I don't know, man with no name for now. That's definitely gonna change because that sounds like crap. But today we just went ahead and showed you what we did, yanking the engine, explained it up front. And there's a whole mess of parts and pieces over there. I'll throw a picture in that we're gonna have to splice wires on, clean up, repaint, you know, get them all just degreased. So when we go to put in that 89, like I said, it's not gonna be near as nice as Micah's Project 9194, but we're gonna make it as nice as possible. Still undetermined on the actual build of this engine. We kind of have to get into it a little bit, but overall it's actually pretty clean. And as Mike told me, it's got the really good 243 heads, so that's a real big plus. It will be getting a cam, springs, who knows, maybe a couple other things. So this is gonna be a really stout engine for that OBS. This is just step one, guys. A whole lot more to come. And we're gonna have more to come soon on that engine build that we're not releasing what we're doing it for yet. So with that, guys, I hope everyone had fun watching this. It was messy, it was greasy, but you know what? It's all part of the game when you're doing stuff like this. We'll catch you tomorrow. See ya.
the bass.